Hold on, just typing.
Oh, my heart rate's not paired. How do I do that? Is it too late?
Not sure actually.
We're on.
Interesting. Got the trainer on 100%.
I'm in the little room. I see the gradients up in the top right.
Where is that?
Top right, I've got plus 0.13, 0.12 slope.
Oh, yep.
Whereabouts are you? Are you at the front or towards the back?
Where's position? I've no idea.
There's a group going off the front. I look to be in the second group. I know you're ahead of me, I see. I'm coming. You're 50 metres up the road.
These are getting absolutely no draft.
No, neither am I right here. I'm trying to cross.
Oh, there we go. 20% draft. Oh, that's better. Yet the difference of drafting's huge.
Where are you? Is that you there? That's you there.
Yeah. Are you steering?
No. No, I don't know how that works on here.
With A and B on your keyboard, or with your phone.
I haven't got a companion app, and the keyboard's a struggle.
It's not bad actually, just on auto. That bot's pushing away. Whew.
Yeah, I'm going to jump on your wheel.
Get onto these fellas. Oh no, that's the problem. You don't go into the draft.
How do you mean? You don't get a draft off the bots, or
You
if you're not steering?
Yeah. So I think you're on auto avoidance. So you avoid riders, but you don't go into the draft.
Oh yeah, I see. I'm dropping back and I'm not swinging behind you. Oh, that's a bit more complicated than Swift.
Also RGT or Wahoo could sell these steering things.
You mean put people off riding their platform?
Yep. The one thing I like about RGT is the feel of it, as in the road feel. Like downhills feel like downhills.
Yeah, and I like how the
And
drafting works better in here, and it's sort of more real life than Zwift.
yeah,
I'm going to try and install this app so I can turn. Yeah, it's funny. I'm riding off. Oh, there you go. You're going to give me draft now. No, you're not. Bugger you.
I'm trying to get into that middle lane. There we go. So hopefully, oh, the bots probably won't go in behind you either. Maybe.
I'll push forward and see.
They chase you. I've got them set up as real bots, so they're more like real life.
Oh, I've got no idea what my password is for Wahoo.
Oh, they're not saved.
No, I've got to log into this new app and
I don't like the look of the orange and red in the middle of this.
no, that's what I'm here for, to have a feel of that.
They reckon it's quite dead. But most of the Timaru races are sort of, they feel dead. The roads.
Oh, okay. I've heard the nor'wester plays a big part of it down there.
Yep. Yeah, if it's a windy day, it's just havoc.
Okay, I can't get into the app. So what is it, A and D?
Yep. A left and D right. So I think one tap moves you one lane, and apparently there's 6 lanes.
Oh, I'm not moving. No. What about left arrow? No, it just brings up the menu, and every time I push something brings up the sort of overlay.
Have you clicked on RGT first with a mouse?
Yes. Yep. That's the window selected.
Oh yeah. I wonder if it's getting confused with OBS running.
Yeah, don't know. If I sit off your shoulder, I get a little bit of draft.
I wonder. Apparently you can shove bots. They'll try and go and see if I can shove them to the right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I still can't move left. Oh, yes, cheers, bro. He's pushing back on you.
Fucking,
Elbows out.
he pushed me back, he pushed me back, the dirty bastard.
Now he's eased up. Come on, bro, go. I'll attack and he'll hopefully follow me.
So this is just a dead bit of road, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite gradual uphill, isn't it? Just a 1%, one and a bit.
Yeah.
And then I've heard the false flat over the top of the climb. It's pretty nasty. So you get to the top of the climb and you're on a false flat.
Have you got trainer set to 100?
Yeah. Oh, I've got a password. I'm into the app.
Nice.
So now if I push left, no, it controls the menu, steering. There we go. Left.
Yeah. So if you tilt your phone, it does the same thing, but it's one tap. I've got it on sensitivity 8, and just one tap moves you one lane.
Yeah, I'm tapping, and it's registering that I'm tapping. I've got tilt to steer. I just turned off, but I'm not changing lanes at all. That should be working. I've turned tilt to steer on and it's showing on the device that it's turning, but my guy's staying in the same lane.
Just turn your tilt to steer off, probably, maybe.
Yeah, I tried that as well. I wonder if I need to update the RGT app on the computer.
Oh, did you not do that?
No, I haven't done that. I just opened RGT.
Oh. Yeah, that'll be what it is.
It didn't prompt for an update or anything though, like Swift does.
Two-man breakaway. That's one cool thing. TTTs would be awesome. Because you're basically blocked by the rider in front. So I can't pass you, no matter what you do.
Oh, really?
So if you slowed right down, I slow down with you.
Oh, wow, okay. What
So
if
that
you're
means you
doing
would just,
a higher wattage per kilo than me? Like, are you just wasting watts then?
yep, 100%.
Oh, that'd be hard to judge, wouldn't it?
So effectively, I'd have to go out and pass where you would normally. We're going uphill here, are we?
Yeah, it's just kicked up. You feel that too?
Bloody hell.
Taking the turn towards the climb. Oh, now you're pushing me left. I see.
Because you've got auto avoidance on, so it keeps moving you. Because steering isn't set up where I can block you in normal races. So I could just slam you against the side away from my teammates.
Ah,
So if they're going for a breakaway, I could hold you over here.
oh, that's a bit cheeky. Oh, they're catching these guys in front.
They're pushing, aren't they? 4 watts. I think I set the highest FTP to 340.
Okay. Oh, that must be what they're doing out there. Hunter. So you're going to advertise these rides on the Facebook page, is that right?
Yep. So people can just choose to jump on and give them a crack.
Will the regular RGT time trials be starting up again soon? The series that we raced last year?
Yeah, they've already started it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Were there no takers?
Nah, too many events on at the moment.
Fair enough.
I think end of March it'll be full noise again.
I enjoyed the time trials on here.
Yeah, they're good fun, eh? Especially good for higher wattage riders.
Yeah, well, I found that I could at least hang on to the, the quick boys.
Yeah. It's a lot more real life, isn't it?
And the draft works better.
Yeah, like you could push 400 on the front, do your 30-second pull, go to the back and actually recover, eh?
Yes.
That was the bonus
yeah.
to it.
Yep, exactly.
As opposed to doing 400 on Zwift, go to the back and still doing 300 plus, where it just kills you.
And it was sort of quite spiky. I find Zwift, even in the draft, quite spiky, unless the team's really smooth.
Yep. I think the worst part is if you have riders of varying weight.
Okay.
So all over the course, the watts per kg don't match the speed. So if we, for example, because we're closer together weight-wise, if we set it 4 watts per kg on the front, we might be doing maybe 40 k's an hour, for example. But if it's a 55 kg old girl doing the same, then possibly only doing 38, because it's a wee bit more watt-based power-wise on the flat.
Yep, that makes sense.
And then come to the hill, well, it changes again, because then it moves more effectively to watts per kg. So of course we'll jump on to go harder because we want to stay with the lighter riders. So we'll surge 4 or 5, 6 to get a good start. Then they'll surge past us and ease up when it gets flat. Then we'll be a lot faster, and it just keeps changing. So that Titans one was a prime example. That was bloody hard.
I think they picked the hardest course possible and just constant rollers. Yeah. You needed a
This
really
shows you
even matched team.
Yeah. I mean, we only lost by 7 seconds to OMG and the top team, and that was with basically only 2 riders from our top squad.
Was that Pekka?
Yeah.
I saw
So
that.
like
The top team who won it they were mostly full of A+, I think, or had more A+.
Yeah.
Where we only had Ben Root.
Yeah. So if we had him, John Story, and all the other guys racing that normally race, we probably would have put 30 or 40 seconds faster easily. So, because they just hammer it. They don't really care about tactics just because they're that friggin' strong. But John, once he starts training, I mean, I think he was 440 FTP.
Holy shit.
Did a, even Ben Root did I think 1 hour. He cruised at 400 and something on a training ride. But he's been sick the last few weeks. So, which is annoying for Worlds because he had 2 weeks of basically doing nothing. Here comes the hill.
Yeah, I think we must turn left here and it'll go up.
It's called the graph, eh? Way better than Zwift.
Yeah, Zwift, you've got no idea. Even the map.
Yeah.
Unless you know the roads and you've ridden it. It took me ages to get an understanding of where I was.
So far you would say that unless it's windy, it's going to be a bunch.
Yeah, I'd pretty much put money on a bunch.
And even if it's windy, they're smart enough, each rider, to know that you just create another echelon.
What'll make it interesting is if any team dynamics come into play, because a lot of them will be solo riders.
Yeah. normally only happens at the end. So if you got to the end with a teammate and you're absolutely poked, no chance of winning, then your teammate might go, I'm going to attack off the front, don't chase me. Let them chase, bridge the gap, then attack. Or sit on my wheel, I'll lead you out.
I don't know if it's just my trainer settings or what, but this road does feel dead. Maybe it's my legs after yesterday.
Ooh.
Well, I'm going to crash straight through it.
Boom. I had to tilt the steer on. I think that's what was confusing the phone.
Yeah, I still can't steer. When I push the button, it just comes up with the menu overlay. I'm surprised it didn't ask me to update RGT.
Yeah, mine did. And then it took me through a massive big menu of changes.
Oh, okay. Oh, Kev, go and push him over in front of me.
When you go up behind him though, don't get too close or it'll move you wide again.
Okay.
he's going for it.
He is, isn't he? He's just come from nowhere. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, straight through him. Are you still on the right?
Yep. Yeah, I'm hard right. You've got space to push him over. And he doesn't want to be here. Oh, here's the climb.
Fuck, he's pushing hard out.
He is.
Dirty bastard.
Look at him.
Look at him.
And how long's the climb? Oh, feel that kick up.
Oh. It's not super steep. Not yet, anyway.
No, this is where it kicks up though. What's it going to go to? 10 or something?
Over 8. It's red.
There it comes.
Ooh.
My avatar's detected that I got out of the saddle in real life. Boy, Houston, don't be like that.
Ooh.
I'll sit up for you. Oh. Well, there's a puddle of sweat under me now.
It's here. Here we go. Oh, that took a bit to catch him.
Now we're onto a gradient again.
That's good to know. After that quick, there's another quick wee roller.
Yeah. In real life, we'd be heading what, southeast here, I think.
Yeah, I assume so.
You going long, Kev?
Yeah, just trying to get in front of you. You'll need to ease up a bit.
Yeah, I have. Yep, here we go.
There you go.
Oh. It's slow. It's slowing down. I've eased right up.
We caught Houston. So even if you got dropped over the hill, this is quite a long downhill, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not real steep though. It would just depend on how much pressure's on at the front.
Yeah. But good for chasers because they're normally heavier riders and stronger wattage.
That's true.
As long as they all want to do a wee bit of work.
A climb like that though almost suits the sprinters. I don't think it's sort of it's a power climb, short power climb, and the light guys, it's not steep enough or long enough for them.
That's probably what, 2-minute max?
Yeah, max, I'd have thought.
Get
Do you
those
know if
ones at
there
the
are...
front pushing twice.
Oh, shit, he is too. Do you know if there are many NZBROs doing it? I see there's not a huge response on that chat that I found, but...
No, I think probably 1, 2, 3 from Ashburton.
Okay.
The Kyle, Steve Hands, who else? Oh, no, Larry won't be doing it. No, just 2 from here, Kyle and Steve probably.
What age group is Steve?
Steve Hands rides in. He was in Legolas in season 1 and 2. Then went to A grade. Was riding with the other team to help Frodo.
He'd be in his 30s though, wouldn't he? Masters 1?
Yep. 30. I think he's 36.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, my age group then.
So I think Kyle's in that same bracket as well.
Okay.
So there'll be 3 of yous. Last year, Kyle led out Steve for the sprint.
And got rolled by Anthony.
Yeah. So Steve knew he was a good sprinter. So I'd say it'll definitely be different this year because Kyle's shitloads faster and fitter than he was last year.
Okay.
And a lot more race now.
What's Kyle's
doing
surname?
TOS. Gray.
Great, okay.
So after Tour of Southland, he got a lot more confidence of riding in bunch, race tactics.
Yep.
So way stronger now, getting coached. So
it's like Thomas Williams. I rode with him before Tour of Southland and afterwards, and just a different rider. That confidence and you know, riding in the bunch.
Yeah. And like the harder it is, the faster he goes. So Kyle will be hoping for gale force winds and rain.
Yeah, same, mate. The windier, the better.
Yeah. It's funny because Timaru's so rolly with hills and Ashburton's dead flat. So when it becomes windy, they're not used to it where we train in the wind. So we're used to riding hard against the wind and using that as our hills.
Okay.
But
are you Timaru, are you?
Ashburton.
Ashburton budget, yeah.
So of course they'll smoke us in any long hill climbs, but come a flat race and you have to put it in a big gear, we can just roll them off our wheels because they don't get used to using an 11 speed cassette, using the 11 and winding her out at 70, 80 Ks. So most of the trainings the guys do here are 5-minute sessions, 3 minutes at basically 320 watts at standard 90 cadence, and then the 2 minutes after that, same power but at 125 cadence.
Oh shit, that's quick.
5 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off. And they just keep doing that as their interval training. I was like, holy shit. I got through 2 of them. I was like, whoop, bloody hell. The change of cadence is a killer. It's just something the legs aren't used to. Ooh. There's a wee bit of a pinch, wasn't it?
Yeah. Houston thought he'd make a move there. Shit, those back markers must be crawling.
I did variations of bots between 150 FTP. Just so if you wanted to cruise this at say 2 watts per kg, there's someone there.
Yeah, okay. I think once you announce it on Facebook, it's going to turn into a race rather than a cruise.
Which isn't a bad thing.
No. No, I see the local Timaru clubs organising trial races on the circuit, which us North Islanders don't get to do.
No, that's why I thought at least this way. I assume if I just double the distance, it'll just be 2 laps.
Yeah, I wonder how that works. Do a U-bolt at the start line or something.
I assume so. I should have actually set this up for 5Ks further than the distance and see what it did.
You might need to put the GPX file into GPX Studio or something and double it that way.
Yeah. I'll chat to the Magic Roads guy that designs them and say, if I want to do so many laps, what do you do? This pushing riders out of the way cracks me up.
I can see you two swapping positions on my screen. You're obviously having a battle.
Yeah.
I think it's funny how they push back.
I know, I was like, give him a shove, he'll be right. Take that, you prick. And it's like in real life because he doesn't want to pass me. There you go, you prick, get in front of me. Does seem like quite a lot of downhill, eh?
Yeah, it's very flat though. I think the wind will make a bigger difference than the gradient.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think it'll be quite an easy course if it's not windy. I'm surprised they've chose that course, actually. I would have thought they would have chose Whalebones, which is like a shitload harder course with hills.
It also seems quite short, you know, for something like Nationals, I would have thought 100 Ks, you know, a fair bit of climbing.
Yeah.
Rather than a course like this. And only 60 Ks.
Yeah, it's real short.
I think the juniors, the category below us, who aren't racing at sort of Nationals, it's only like a fun race, they're doing 80 Ks compared to our 60.
Doesn't sort of make sense, does it?
Are you going to get the sprint, Kev? You going to get it?
Got away from Houston.
Oh, was that not the finish? That wasn't the finish.
Oh, that's not the end.
No. Oh, I can't even take your draft.
Oh, I think I'll crack the fourth. 600. Whew. Oh. Far away is Houston. Yeah. Whew.
That'll do. Oh.
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 Whew. Holy heckers. Yeah, that's not bad.
Good fun.
Very tactical course if there's a few of you, isn't it? Could see quite a few attacks happening to sort of break that up.
Yeah, I think it'll be quite an attacking race. Oh, shit. Oh. Turn this off.
Oh, yes.